imbibing my current WhatsApp/LinkedIn profile picture with meaning. So for some context, I was talking to someone on WhatsApp today, and I thought about their profile picture while I was like reading their message or whatever, and wondered about profile pictures in general, and like what do they mean and what do people say with them if you want to say something. And I think we briefly talked about it when we were talking like in real life, but yeah, I thought about it. And also, I was watching this Virgil Abloh talk, and he talks about references and meaning and purpose and like creative vision and these kind of design things. And I thought, there is some kind of connection here, and I'm going to play a clip like that shows what I mean, like in the picture sense.
Not trying to make fashion images, just trying to make images of what I was thinking when I made the clothes. You know, it's important. Next. No. It's like, oh yeah, I'll use this slide or whatever. Like, I love the fact that Off-White could be questioned. That's another thing. I love critical feedback. You know, it's important to making good work. Is Off-White Ed Hardy? I could critique my own, you know, who knows? You know, like these images aren't about the clothes, it's about a people, and it's about a space. If our whole existence is basically whittled down into that square image you put on Instagram, this is what I see that should be out, you know? It's not commerce, it's an idea. So next.
Yeah, that kind of thing, right? He says he's like putting his vision into the square of image that Instagram is, like the Instagram feed that only has space for one image. He cannot give all these explanations and all that, so he wants the image to be like that. And this is kind of, I guess, like his vision in image form, distilled. But he also goes on talks sometimes and explains them like this. So this is kind of me trying to like retroactively explain or trying to like give meaning just arbitrarily into this profile picture of mine in some kind of way like that. And the profile picture it's this one. And yeah, this picture has its origins in a photo shoot that I did for this t-shirt brand, which is like a small t-shirt brand from a guy I know from a YouTube video. This YouTube video, and this is the guy, and this is his t-shirt brand, and he wore it. It's a video about a truck, about this. Yeah, so he made a video about it, and yeah, he's in there in the comments here. So yeah, essentially it was this photo shoot, and I wanted to take like it's a t-shirt that says in the front Apollo 11, but in Russian. So here it's like an alternate universe where the Apollo 11 mission was by the Soviets, right? And I liked the t-shirt. I really like this kind of Russian vibe and Soviet era aesthetics. I like them, and yeah, I like the t-shirt, so I bought it. And then he did it like a giveaway, like if you take a picture of our t-shirt and like send it to us on Instagram, we might give you a t-shirt. They were doing like a giveaway for like a couple t-shirts, and yeah, I tried because I was like, I normally don't participate in giveaways because I don't see the point, but this one was like small enough from a small enough brand that I thought it's worth the effort. And yeah, I went with a friend who likes to take pictures and who I've helped take pictures from clothing and all that, and yeah, to a place that has antennas. It's some kind of military related base, but really small, that's close to where I live. And yeah, it has these antennas and all that, so I thought it fit the space theme that this space mission thing tried to make. And also I was wearing my Soviet era watch. It's a Vostok Amphibia, and yeah, I wore it too, kind of like that. And yeah, I decided to use it as my profile picture because the profile picture I was using before, this one, was, which I still am using on Facebook. This is like the Facebook CDN address. And yeah, I thought that this was no longer representative of how I look because I have long hair now, right? So I thought, well, fuck it, I'm going to use it as my profile picture. Because in the photo shoot, yeah, it was for some of the t-shirts, but since I was wearing the sweatshirt because it was cold, it was a NASA sweatshirt because of the fitting antenna theme, I was like, fuck it, let's use this one as a profile picture because it's more or less like my face, you can see it, like all of it. So I was like, oh, I'll use this one. It's worth the update. Since I have not long hair now and all that, it's like people will kind of recognize me easier or whatever. I don't know. That was the change and that's the story of the actual profile picture. And now it's like, what meaning do I want to give it? And I was thinking about it, and I thought that like the space theme and the NASA thing, kind of, I thought and like the theme of the photo shoot, it's kind of like some kind of shooting for the stars type of vibe, right? And I was like, I like that kind of the phrase shooting for the stars. I like it. Plus also the conversation that I was having with the person with whom I was talking to, it was kind of on this vibe, right? Of that. And I was like, shooting for the stars, it fits. But I don't know in what sense do I mean exactly the shooting for the stars bit, right? Because do I mean like literal, well, not literal, it's actually figuratively, but well, do I actually mean literal stardom? Not stardom. Do I literally mean shooting for the stars, like going to other worlds? And it's like, probably not. I think I'm too early for that. There's always hope, but I think it's too early. So literally, I like NASA, but I'm not like an aerospace guy intentionally, right? If someone from aerospace hires me again, because I have already been hired once by an aerospace company, if someone from aerospace hires me again to do some aerospace stuff, I could consider it, but it's not like the intention. So I'm not like intentionally going into aerospace and trying to keep on that industry. I'm not actively working on helping humanity reach the stars, right? I'm not literally shooting for the stars, but I think there is some kind of sense of metaphorically venturing into the unknown or like reaching greatness. And I'm trying to figure out like, what do I mean by greatness exactly and all that. Related, this is a tweet I tweeted yesterday, and yeah, it says this. It's a response on what's your plan for the rest of the year, and I'm in this kind of vibe lately, right? It's hard to articulate it, and it's basically uncovering the building blocks upon my vision of greatness is going to be built, right? So I do have some kind of sense of greatness that I want to achieve, but I don't really know what I mean, and I'm trying to build the vision of greatness in a sense that is something that I can actually achieve, right? And that I will be able to say, yes, I am great because I said so, right? Because this is my own definition. Therefore, I don't care about what you think, if I'm great or not, because it's enough that I approve of it, right? So yeah, this is kind of the vibe I'm trying to know. And I know there is some kind of venturing into the unknown component, right? And like there is some kind of sense of this stardom. Am I trying to literally reach for the stars as in being famous? And I'm not. I don't think I'm like built like this. But you know, it's not necessarily to be a star in the sense that stars shine bright, right? Because there are stars that some stars do shine bright, but some stars you cannot actually see them with the naked eye, and you have to like because they are too far away or stuff like that. And there are also stars that, and it's like stars are called stars because they are like shining bright and they are the center of their star system, right? And they have like planets orbiting around them. I guess that's kind of why people use star in the celebrity sense, right? But some stars aren't necessarily surrounded by planets, right? Not all stars have a planetary system around them. Some stars don't. Also, some stars are in like twin or binary star systems, right? So some stars are like very close to another star, and they need another star. Some stars are like in ternary systems, but that metaphor is expanding too far. But yeah, you get it, right? Like the partner, having a partner in life. So like being like a twin star system, or maybe just a fucking star that has some comets around, and sometimes they get passed close to you, or whatever. I don't know. And stars themselves don't necessarily, in the context of the space, don't necessarily need like aren't necessarily the center, because stars do be orbiting around the galaxy and around other stuff, right? It's like you can be a star, but you can redefine or pick and choose the fucking shit that you want in order to be a star, and not necessarily accommodate to the image of stardom that other people have, because of the some niche elements of stardom, which are indeed stuff like the sun, for example, has planets around it, and it's the source of light of our planet, but taking it like outside of our narrow context of the solar system, there are multiple ways of a star for a star to be, right? And I'm trying to see like where am I taking this? What meaning do I give my profile picture of shooting for the stars? Taking all of this into account. So yeah, I think this is it. This is my one video inside of my 100 video series, and yeah, I will probably, well, I will not necessarily make a part 2 video of this topic exactly, but if I figure out something where I have actually imbibed the video with meaning, because I'm calling this video imbibing my, so yeah, this is gerund. So it's like, this is the process of that. I have not finished imbibing my profile picture with meaning yet, right? It's an ongoing process. So if I ever finish doing that, I will maybe make an update, or yeah, who knows? Maybe I will just have the profile picture and all that. So, or maybe I will make a part 2 where it's talking about the meaning of my Twitter profile picture, or maybe I will talk about my YouTube profile picture, or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, this is one video inside my 100 video series. Check others out if you want. Bye.